We have an inspiring story of professional perseverance. When she was 27, Janet Chihocky started her own business. That was in the late 90s. A few years later, her accountant told her her business was in deep trouble and she would probably have to declare bankruptcy. But she didn't. Janet joins us in studio this morning, so let's start right there. Janet, why didn't you follow your accountant's advice? What was going on?
Because the opportunity for success was even greater.
Okay.
And so I think that there will be a time in every business owner's life cycle that they will be faced with, do I walk away from this? And maybe you're not just faced with it once, maybe you're faced with it multiple times.
It's kind of a gut reaction?
Yeah, a lot of prayer and a lot of gut.
Sure.
And I just held in.
All right. Well, tell us about your business. What do you do?
So today we are primarily focused on the defense market, in particular the military, which is phenomenal because I'm not former military. So that in itself is fantastic. Branding, communications, and strategy. We have work in Northern Virginia, Alabama, here in Florida, Rock Island, Illinois. It's fantastic.
Okay. So you've written a book about your experience. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I believe people face a Chapter 11 moment in their life, but it's not always just professional. Sometimes it's personal, sometimes it's financial, sometimes it's medically. And someone comes and tells you that it's over. And it's very easy to retreat into, well, the doctor told me it's over, so it's over. But it's not always over. It depends whose voice you're going to listen to. And I leaned into God's voice, and then I leaned into, I can turn this around. I was raised to put elbow grease to what I did, you know, whatever you do. It took a lot of hard work.
And it's what you're describing is very difficult. People, it's so easy to sort of retreat and listen to the advice. And what is the secret? Is it just keep going?
I think the secret is you have to dig deep. Okay. I think the secret you have is that I can see myself on the other side of this. I can get through this loss. I can get through this tragedy. I can get through this valley. That's what you hold on to continuously. That's the only way I made it.
All right. Well, on top of the struggles you had early on, and on top of being in the industry that you are in, not having any experience in the military, also being a woman in what I would think is a male-dominated workforce.
Very.
What are some of the struggles you've had with that?
Oh, gosh, there's an old saying, if you can't beat them, join them. You know, I think relationships are so important. And I didn't walk into the military market going like this.
Right.
I walked into the military market with, we have a service, we have a gift, and you find it and work it. I look back over our nearly 20 years and go, it's been relationships. Work the relationships, build them on trust, and watch what will happen.
And I'm sure that's good advice for just about anything you do in your life. Janet, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. It was great to be here.
We're going to get a bunch of information about your company and your book on our website a little later this morning.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.